started. Pump the volume, you feel the bass. Turn me on and let me do my thing. We in the house and we here to stay.
And fighting out of the blue corner, we have an Impact's mixed martial arts representative making his semi-pro debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Charlie Brennan. His opponent this evening, fighting out of the red corner, is a Nova Forza fighter with a record of 1 win, no losses, no draws. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Joel Royston. This is a featherweight semi-pro mixed martial arts bout to be contested over 2 4-minute rounds.
So there you have it. We have Charlie Brennan from Impact MMA with a big following here, making his debut against Joel Royston from the highly rated Nova Forza gym, who has made his debut and won it. And that might be the only factor in this one, Aaron. He's got that first time jitters out the way. He's got a win for it as well. Whereas Charlie, this is a big arena to be making your debut in.
Yeah, certainly it's interesting to see how the debut fighters cope with that pressure, but he's taken the centre stage straight away.
And sharp boxing from Brennan. Superman punch. Royston saw it coming and replied. The shorter of the two, the stockier of the two. Their builds totally different at the weight.
But Brennan doesn't look nervous at all. I mean, he looks like he's a competent boxer. He's keeping his hands up there nice and stiffly.
Yes, his eyes on his opponent, looking to throw that heavy hands. Got to watch the left reply from Royston from that southpaw stance. And although he's the shorter fighter, he's getting through as well when Brennan comes in.
He is. He's very Tyson-like in that. He's managing to get under those long arms and fire his shots. But at the same time, he did manage to catch Brennan when he came in on the inside.
Oh, and with that right hand, just as you said that, left to the body, then the right hand. Brennan's got to be careful here.
Yeah, he's using his footwork well, but he needs to start using that reach a bit better and not letting him come in.
Well, the thing is, the shorter man is getting through. He got through with the front push kick as well, a teep kick in Thai terms. Nice right hand, though, from Brennan. A little left uppercut, but immediately replied by Royston. What a feisty start from both young men in this opening round.
Yeah, neither of them's given an inch. I mean, Royston is really catching Brennan really well, considering he's got the reach disadvantage.
But I must say, again, looking at their technique, their demeanour, their confidence, you would not think these two young men have only got one fight between them.
No, not at all. I mean, both guys have come to fight. They've started off straight from the bat, and yeah, you're right. They look like they've got a lot of experience. So
very evenly matched. I am impressed with Joel Royston, the way he's coped with the height advantage of Brennan. And Brennan's, as you said, is a good boxer, and Royston's still coping well.
Both fighters seem like they want to take it standing up. I would have thought one of them would try to take it to the ground, particularly as they're both getting in well with their hands.
That's right. Both come for the moment. Again, that high point kick from Royston just out of range. Superman punch does get through, though.
Well, Royston is fighting at 100 miles an hour.
Yes, hooked through the channel. And an uppercut from Brennan almost landed on Royston. Oh, the high point kick.
Phenomenal kick.
And Brennan certainly felt that, Aaron.
Royston smelled blood, but Brennan looks to have recovered. Always a bit wobbly on his feet, but he certainly still looks confident.
Yes, momentarily there he was genuinely wobbled. It was a superb kick, and again, the shorter, stockier man with the high head kick.
It does seem to have made Brennan more aggressive. He's taken that as a cue to step it up a bit.
Yes, and Royston almost walked onto a right roundhouse himself, blocks the second one. Very entertaining opening round, and upright the whole time. Brennan's hands a bit higher as that roundhouse comes up again now.
And Royston looks a little bit more hesitant to come in now after he's caught a few shots from Brennan. Brennan's still coming forward, although he's letting his hands down a little bit more than he was earlier on in the round.
And Royston with that Superman attempt again as he comes through. Chopping right hand, but the left uppercut from Brennan well out of range there.
Brennan looks to have completely recovered, but he's got to be careful. He's going to get caught again. That right hand keeps coming down low.
Tries his own high point kick, but Royston, nice lateral movement. Superman punch lands again. And a live wire opening round from both these young men, and you can see the crowd's response. They're loving this, and rightly so.
It is. It's been 100 miles an hour, but Brennan, his hand was almost glued to the side of his face in the first round, during the beginning of this round, but it seems to be so low now.
Yes, it's been 100 miles an hour, but there's also been very good technique there. And as you said, I think the kick that almost stopped him, in a way, woke Brennan up, because Royston was so in control for the shorter, stockier man.
He was, and Brennan took the time to recover. He used his footwork to get away, recover well, and then he woke up and started to become the aggressor.
So it's delicately balanced. I still feel, if I was judging this, I on a personal level would go with Joel Royston in the opening round because of the damage done, the way he got through the guard, the way he got in to do his own work. I would say almost like if I was dividing the round into thirds, 2/3 to Royston, 1/3 to Brennan.
Yeah, I completely agree. Royston certainly got the more significant strikes earlier on in the round, but then Brennan did take the impetus once he got hurt, and came back.
So it sets up a fascinating second round, because neither of these young men want to give an inch. They're both supremely confident. They don't look like novices in any stretch of the imagination.
No, Royston looked raring to go there. I think we're going to see a lot more of the same here. I think both fighters are going to try and keep it standing.
Well, they can both point to success. It'd be interesting to see if one of them does take it down, how the other adapts.
Yeah, with those small gloves, I mean, it only takes one clip and it's all over.
Yes, Royston from that southpaw stance again, looking to land the big left hand.
Yeah, and judging by the footwork of these guys, looks like neither of them are interested in taking this to the ground. I think they both smell a knockout.
And Royston looking for the kick that gave him so much success in the first round. Goes it up with a chopping low kick. Brennan with his own high kick. As you said, Aaron, no change to the pace at all whatsoever here.
No, and these guys certainly aren't being paid by the hour. They're both looking to finish it as soon as they can.
And Royston stalking his man, taking some of the ring. Brennan replies with his own low kick. Royston going for his groin there, but it seemed legitimate thigh strike to me.
Brennan's got a piercing, focused look in his eye. He's stalking his man, but Royston's playing it cool, and he is getting off his shots whenever he wants. Royston.
Oh, the Superman punch, as you said that, Aaron. Suddenly, Brennan was rocked once more from the jumping Superman punch from the left hand.
But Brennan seems to recover so quickly. I mean, he's been rocked a few times, but he recovers so well, and then he seems to come back more aggressive.
Yes, as if he needs that wake-up almost in each of the rounds.
I think Brennan's got to score some more points. It's okay coming back after you've been hit, but you've got to score some points first.
Well, there was a nice right uppercut in that combination from Brennan.
Yeah, and that seems to wake Royston up now. He's taking the initiative now.
Nice body shot from Brennan, but Royston comes back with a combination. Both men just beginning to breathe a little harder, and it's not surprising the pace of this fight has been phenomenal and very, very entertaining.
Yeah, and both of them have gone 100 miles an hour. I've been particularly impressed with Royston, who seems to have taken the initiative, and sometimes off the back foot.
Yes, nice lateral movement. Happy to stand and trade with his taller opponent. Good shot choices as well. Superman punch. almost doing what his roundhouse kick did in the first round. And again, suddenly he lets Brennan stalk him, then bursts forward to take him out of that rhythm. Lures Brennan into a rhythm.
Yeah, there's Brennan with a good combination there. And both guys seem to be a little bit more tired now.
Well, it has been a frantic pace and everything has been hard and hurtful. Mutual respect now. Both men look to throw a shot, then stop. I think they both realise the other one can do damage.
Yeah, I think neither of them are getting shots for free. They're both firing back as soon as they get hit. It just made them both a bit hesitant.
Oh, and that high point kick, roundhouse from Royston again, almost finding the target.
And Royston is throwing the haymaker of kicks.
Oh, that right hand bolo punch almost found its target. Both men just out of range now as tiredness sets in. Their work just a bit more ragged. Nice knee though from Brennan, and the left-hand reply from Royston. And that blood from the nose of Royston this time.
But Brennan's still stalking his man. He's certainly controlled the cage. But Royston has been phenomenal at getting in under those. Oh, and there's the takedown.
Good sprawl by Brennan to prevent it. The first takedown attempt in the whole fight. Brennan looks to his corner as well, Aaron.
Yep, he doesn't want to let Royston take him down, because that will be a lot of points for this round.
Yes, Royston saw the opportunity. Well, what an entertaining fight. It's going to come to an end now. And they both heard, and you can see the reaction.
Oh, Royston going to get those points for the takedown. Oh, fantastically sprawled by Brennan there.
Well, what an entertaining fight, Aaron. I still feel that when we go to the judges' scorecards that Royston is going to get it, but both men played their part in what for me was a really entertaining fight.
Yeah, that was really entertaining, and I think in many cases it was even, but Royston, like you say, did get off the more significant shots.
But we shall see. This is just a commentary. There's three judges there with different perspectives. It could go another way, but we've got a feeling that Joel Royston is going to win this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for both of these young gentlemen. This round is for full 2 rounds, and we have a winner by way of unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for both of these young gentlemen. This round is for 2 4-minute rounds. And a big round of applause by way of unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner. Put your hands together for Joel Royston. And a big round of applause for his opponent this evening, Charlie Brennan.